All right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Says YouTube. This is Pastor Dow. You know what I want to talk about here this morning? I want to talk about um, it's a psychological term. All right, and the term is called excuse me, cognitive dissonance. And the reason why I want to talk about this particular psychological term that is commonly used in psychology is because if you can understand the definition of this term and or word, providing that you want to, it could start the transformation of your mind here in your life, because there are some things that every single one of us have grew up to believe in this country, and they have become core values and core beliefs. Now, that does not mean that our core values or our core beliefs have always been right. That doesn't mean that at all. The truth is that whatever we have chose to accept without other information being presented as our core values and our core beliefs, that has become truth to us, and that's how we have functioned in our life. Most of us have never really truly exercised any autonomy whatsoever at all. And so what we have done throughout life, if you become a student and you truly want to be, educate yourself rather than depending upon somebody else's piece of paper being given to you based on your ability to be able to read and comprehend the information that they present to you and your ability to pass the test. You can choose to actually use a little bit of autonomy there and actually do your own due diligence and your own research and come to a conclusion for yourself. But however, that conclusion that you may come to may be very painful. As a matter of fact, I am sure that you will experience a lot of pain. And you can use what I'm talking about. It makes no difference, be it social, political, economic, or religious. It really, truly makes no difference. The ideal is to be able to exercise the art of using your mind without the influence of all this other information so that you can actually make a sound, rational decision and choice. All right? Because a lot of times people hold to their core beliefs, and they hold to them so strong that nothing else or any other information can be the truth. And when, someone is presented with what I call hard facts and hard evidence that really goes against the belief that we have already accepted in our lives as truth. I mean, there are things that you believe about yourself. There, through experiences, there's many experiences in your life that has shaped your mind, be it positive or negative. There are religious institutions in this world, and they have presented information to you. Your parents have presented information to you the way that things should run based on the information that was presented to them. Very few people have the stomach, the intestinal fortitude to actually really truly explore the truth in itself. Because if you did, one of the things you're going to find yourself dealing with is you're going to be dealing with very extreme and very uncomfortable feelings. This is where the cognitive dissonance come in, because see, the feeling is there to solidify your core beliefs. The feeling is there to make sure that you do not change what you already believe is truth. And that's the key. It's not that what you believe is the truth. It's what you already believe is truth. And when these feelings and when these emotions come upon us, they confirm, even though the information presented to us is contrary to the way that our core beliefs system has already been established, what happens is that these feelings and these emotions, they are there to trap us and to insulate us from growth so that we do not go forward in life. Because If I said it once, I said it 1,000 times. If you look at people 5 years starting now, you go back to that same person 5 years later, you're going to pretty much see that the only thing that's happened to them is that their body has aged and grown older, but they have not matured, nor have they actually become more educated or smarter in life, because they refuse to move from where they believe, even though their life is showing that the information that they have is just simply not working. It's just simply not it, and it is not working. They don't care, because they are not about to allow their core beliefs to be challenged. They are not about to allow any new information that will come in, because after all, fear shows up. I may lose my job. I may lose my family. I may lose myself. I may lose everything that I'm familiar with, and I'm not about to step out on this water to where I could possibly sink and drown. So I'm going to stay on this foundation right here, because the truth is, I kind of like it right here. You know what I mean? I don't want to really truly rock the boat. These type of people have come to the conclusion, social, political, economic, or religious, that it is important to them that they protect their core beliefs, even if it means rationalizing or ignoring or denying anything that doesn't fit with the belief system that they have already established. Am I making sense? Do you understand, or shall I say, do you comprehend what I am saying? And mind you, the only thing I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get as many people as I can to come off stupid and to come off dumb. I had to come off stupid. I'll be the first to admit that as I grow in life and I continue to keep discovering a lot of things, it's actually, you ever had a swift kick in the gut? Man, I experienced that. It seems like all the time I experience it, because something that I thought that I believed was the truth. And since I've been exercising autonomy, I challenge my own personal belief systems. I challenge it in every facet of life. And I believe that I have the mental capacity and the intellect to be able to know the truth when I hear it. I may not understand it all. But if it's something that is challenging my core belief system, you better believe I'm going to weigh the evidence, because ignorance destroys people. It really truly does. And if it doesn't destroy you, which it will do, it will allow you to walk in the path of destruction, where those who seem to be a somewhat, actually, when they're really truly so-called for you, they're really truly not for you at all. They're actually really truly against you. And some of your greatest enemies, as painful as this statement is that I'm getting ready to say, has been your natural family. Some of the people who you have been conditioned to trust and believe all of your life. You don't believe me? Sit down and start talking about something in politics or something in religion, and watch and see how people from the very beginning, as soon as their core beliefs is challenged, a feeling will rise up. And once that feeling rises up, boy, it's like a bars go up. Boom! I ain't coming out. You're not coming in. This is the end of that conversation. The buck stops here. That's the reason why that irrational people would never get better. It's almost like a cancer. It really truly is. And the only way that you can really truly get rid of cancer from a natural perspective and point of view, it has to be cut out. Literally. I hope I've said something to stimulate thought here this morning. I really truly have. Shalom. Have a good day.